Rozier. He's got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. To Booker. Cashes in for 2.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal. Finish that.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
And 2 points to the board.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. 5-point game. But 2.
Whoa! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Off the assist.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
The assist from number 6, Sheldon.
From the painted area, won't go down. Goes to the left side. Won't go. Goes reverse to lay it in.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Rozier with it. Down 5. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Trying to cash in. The board to Kaminsky. Hornets at the controls of this one. Lays it up and in.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Rozier into the front court. Down 3. Miles Bridges to Rozier. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First one goes down.
Way to hit for Memphis, number 1, Devin.
else to hit them both. It's the first, misses the second. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. And that one is out. Charlotte basketball. To Miles Bridges. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Cleans it up. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Here comes the screen. To Howard. No good. Defense catching a break there.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up. Miles Bridges at the line. First free throw is good. And he makes them both. To Booker. Here comes the screen. To Booker. 4-3. His first effort off the mark. Oh, nice find for the basket.
4-2. The assist from number 0.
Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. It's all even at the end of this quarter. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Memphis, they've got it. Here comes the screen. Oh, he had him there for a second. 5 seconds to shoot. Easy pass to the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Has a look. The jumper's off the mark. Nothing going here on that drive. Cody Zeller sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Looking for his man, and a pass taken away by Charlotte. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Charlotte with the basketball. Driving right to the basket. Got a piece to knock it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Some lineup changes now for both. Rejected.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Miles Bridges. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Marvin Williams. A couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. First try, no good. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Kicks it around the perimeter. Deep left corner. From long range. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
You'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Booker. Screen coming. To Booker. For 3. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Memphis with the rock. To Booker. Screen coming.
I don't like that afterwards.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Here comes the screen. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. To Nick Batum. Got it.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Batum. And stuffs it home. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Booker. Pass stolen by the Hornets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Gets it in the left corner. Tosses. Jumper's good.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Can't get past the defender. And a pass taken away by Charlotte. And scores. Strong take.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Fires the three. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Whistle and a timeout for Memphis. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game.
Hey everyone, check this out. The first 1,000 fans in our next home game will receive a free team poster. Even better, 3 lucky fans will win a poster.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Chance to win. Stepping in for the Grizzlies, number 9.
To Booker.
Watch the pick, watch the pick, right.
Good look that time, but off the mark. To Batum. Blocked away, and his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Into the game for the Memphis Grizzlies, number 4.
From the painted area, won't go down. Hornets have the basketball. To Miles Bridges. Whoa! What a finish!
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Oh, emphatic slam.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Screen coming.
Screen, I got your help.
Miles Bridges to Rozier.
He sent that one to the third. Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Time to shuffle things up. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one, count it. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair.
They got a left con on me.
You've got to get that one to go. Across the timeline, it's Rozier, trailing by 4. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. Probing the defense. Cody Zeller snatching it out of the air.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Big finish at the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
And scores. Great body control on the step through.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Fires the three. Message received. Well defended. To Miles Bridges. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Miles Bridges at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. It's Grizzlies ball. Surveys the floor. It's a big finish. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Rozier with it. Looking to make something happen. Kelly Olynyk able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Beyond the arc for 3, and he knocks it down.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three. Easy three.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Rozier into the front court. They're down 3. Cleaning the offensive. Marvin Williams with the putback.
So savvy. The vet always seems to know how to get to the ball.
Grizzlies own the basketball.
Let's go. Hey, left.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Down by 1. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. To Evans. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
That boy's living his best life.
Memphis, they've got it.
Pick up.
1 minute left in the second quarter.
To Evans. Screen coming. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. With the interception, great defensive play.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
The drive, right to the basket. Shot from the lane won't go. Lets it fly from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies. Time expires to end the first half. The Grizzlies have the lead. Nothing going here on that drive. Slams it down.
See, these are the type of opportunities the defense doesn't take advantage of. When that guy went up for that dunk, he cradled the ball to gain momentum. As soon as he brings that ball back to you in the cradle, you have to have active hands get in there, strip that ball away.
Screen coming, knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Works it. Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense. Hornets right now in possession. To Rozier. Oh, he blocked it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And finishes strong.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Rozier with it. His guys down by 9. And he'll head to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Nope. First one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Now the Hornets take the timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Had a chance, but it's no good. Here comes the screen. Can't miss those. Add 2 points to the board. 1-0 going here on that drive. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall.
Block up. Here we go.
Got a piece of it. That's going to be out of bounds. Oh, errant pass as it's taken away.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more...
Someone's not going to be happy about that. You have to be careful on the inbounds.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Cody Zeller pins it. That's his third block this evening. There's the toss. Hornets at the controls of this one. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
Old school equals high percentage.
Rozier into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Screen coming. Batum. Straight on look. Oh, had him going there for a second. Block shot.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Shot won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Rozier. Short jumper misses. Oh, nice swat.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Charlotte basketball. To Rozier. Probing the defense. To Rozier. And draws the foul.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Terry Rozier. He's got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Memphis with the rock. Sizing up the defense. From the painted area, won't go down. Nice pass to set things up. Rozier rocking the rim. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Screen coming. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. Batum to Rozier. To Nick Batum from long range. And the Grizzlies have the rebound. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Off the mark at the line. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot in.
And he finishes at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Rozier with it. Down 8. And throws it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Howard. Takes stock of the floor. Cleans it up. Howard goes to the left side. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Miles Bridges. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's a really adult thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
Here comes the screen. Shot clock winding down. For 3, he was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Here comes the screen. Going to launch beyond the arc. Cleans the offensive glass. Nice finish at the rim.
The assist from number 0.
Has a chance. Not that time. To Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges slams it down. They've come back to take the lead.
It finally looks like things are clicking for them offensively. And sometimes throughout the course of a marathon in the basketball game, you have to be patient for that moment to really pounce. They're doing it.
off the assist.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer, always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Charlotte with the basketball. Kicks it around the perimeter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 14 and number 9.
To Miles Bridges. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Neck and neck, they couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
Hornets have the basketball. Miles Bridges. To Rozier. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. To Howard.
Screen coming left. Screen coming.
Fires the three. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
He got a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Self-check.
Swings it.
Pick it up. Come on. Pick it up.
Curling inside. And count the basket inside.
Here's lesson number one. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of breakdance move they might hit you with.
Miles Bridges to Rozier. Fires the three. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Howard. Able to convert inside. Now whistle, and Charlotte is going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
Tickets for the next home game are still available at the box office. Buy one or more tickets before the end of today's game, and you'll receive an exclusive discount.
Substitution being made in this one.
Number 6, Sheldon Mack.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Beyond the arc for three. Won't go down. Rozier into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Superman, Dwight Howard. He has struggled just a little bit, 2 for 5.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
The assist from number 14, Michael Kidd.
It's Grizzlies ball. A pass stolen by the Hornets. High percentage from Miles Bridges. The feed stolen away. Long heave from 3/4 court. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Grizzlies out in front. Hornets with the first possessions here in the fourth quarter. And a lot of people might not have expected this to be a one-score game this late. But wait, Jay, we have ourselves a ball game.
Ed, I've been in this situation so many times as a team that's been the favorite. You expect to win the ball game, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in the middle of a true battle. This looks like it could be anybody's game right now.
And a putback slam.
When you let him get inside position like that on the glass, you can expect that every single time.
Here comes the screen. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To the outside. Lets it fly from long range. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Grizzlies own the basketball. Driving right to the basket. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Batum. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Keeps the ball in bounds. That's what you want to see. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Cody Zeller. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 1, Devin Booker. Subbing in for Charlotte, number 4.
To Booker. And a pass taken away by Charlotte.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Take care of the basketball. Easy two on the other end after the turnover.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
5 on the shot clock for Memphis. No good. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Here's a chance from long range. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
And I don't know why they drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Oh, blocked away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Memphis, they've got it. Probing the defense. Short jumper stays out.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Rises for the slam.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, But if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Screen coming. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Pass stolen by the Hornets. Batum. Count it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Memphis with the rock. Around the perimeter. Cody Zeller with the block. Fourth this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
From the painted area, won't go down. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Great dish to set it up around the perimeter. And a pass taken away by Charlotte.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
To Miles Bridges. Batum. Oh, he got a piece of it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Oh, he got a piece of it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Hornets right now in possession. It goes down.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Number 6, Sheldon Matt.
Pass stolen by the Hornets. Nice swat that time.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Tough mate through traffic.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Hornets at the controls of this one. Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Gets to the basket and scores.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Nothing going here on that drive. And the slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Charlotte basketball. Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover. 4-3. And knocks it down. And, Jay, the system produces once again.
You live by the three. Large right now.
The screen sets him up for two.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes two of us.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Gets it in the left corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. No good. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Screen coming.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
On the shot clock for Memphis. Won't go down. And takes it away. Grizzlies at the controls right now. Screen coming. Surveys the floor from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
For three, shot off the mark. Good defense. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Here comes the screen.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
And look out.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Now a timeout coming here from the Hornets coach. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Miles Bridges slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Has a look. Count the basket.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Charlotte with the basketball. To Miles Bridges. Gets a look. Can't hit. Oh, I thought that was a dunk.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Knocked loose, and that's going to get out of bounds. It'll stay with Charlotte. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not that time. He missed it. Here comes the screen.
Ball. Screen coming left.
Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot. period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Fires the three, cleans it up. Blocked away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Not going to have it this time. Here's the whistle. Intentional foul.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
Team foul number 2. Charlotte Hornets are in the building.
And an intentional foul here in the closing moments. But it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a 2-score game.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
First try at the line, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. He's denied. Grizzlies get the victory as they get a good win on the road. For Jay Williams.